Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunattu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Paramarishibhyo Namo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om. So we will look briefly today at a few more verses in the Ashtavakra Gita. So now Janaka, in the second chapter, Janaka is realizing that he has been that self which he was looking for. And so that the whole of second chapter is a series of realizations. Atma jnana jagat bhati Atma jnananna bhasate Rajva jnanadahir bhati Tajnanad bhasate nahi. So this whole jagat, this whole world of name and form is appearing to us because of the ignorance of who I am. I am that consciousness. When I do not realize that I am that consciousness, I see this whole world of names and forms, whatever they may be, all the gods that are there, all the animals, birds, planets, mountains, rivers, the people we know, the people we love, the people, all our friends, everything in this universe is appearing to us because we do not realize the self. It is like when you look out of the windshield of the car. When you're driving a car, there's a layer of dust. And in that layer of dust, some droplets of rain is falling. And when you have not put the wiper on and you're looking through the windshield where there is dust and water, you cannot see clearly. You can see foggy images. But when you're seeing through the areas where there is no dust and water, you can see very, very clearly. So in the same way, when I'm seeing through this body, mind and intellect, name and form, I look at this world. But when I see as consciousness, everything is very clear. There is nothing else there except consciousness. Just like how for the person who's seeing through the glass alone, clean glass alone, there is only space outside. He does not see anything else. Atma ajnanat jagat bhati. This whole world is appearing to us the way it is appearing because of the lack of clarity on who I am. That is that consciousness. Atma jnana na bhasate. If I know that I am that consciousness, which is seen, yesterday's example was very beautiful. The mirror, we can take the computer screen or the mobile phone screen. In the mobile phone screen, there are many images. One image, I might say it is me. It is I who is appearing there. But the whole screen is only, the image is only a reflection on the screen. There is no difference between the outline of the image that I see of myself in the mirror and the rest of the mirror where other objects are all reflected. So I am only that whole reflection that is there. Everything is me. Atma jnanat na bhasate. If I know that I am that reflection, that light on which, the light which is reflecting in the mirror, then I will not see my individual image, name and form. I look like this, I look black, I look dark, I look good, I look bad. All these things will not come. These things are coming because I am not seeing that I am that consciousness. I am seeing the body and I am saying that this is me. Rajju ajnanat ahir bhati. If I do not know that there is only that rope that is there, then if I see that rope in somewhat twilight darkness, I will say there is a snake in that place. Why do I see the snake? There is only the rope there, but why do I see the snake? Rajju ajnanat akirbhati. Because of the ignorance of the rope, the snake is seen. Rajju jnanat na bhasate nahi. Indeed, when I know that there is a rope only, the snake is not seen. In the same way, when I know that there is only consciousness, the name and form, the body, mind, and intellect is not seen in that place. Prakasho me nijam rupam natiriktoasmyaham tataha yada prakashate vishvam tadaham bhasayevahi. Prakashaha me nijam rupam. My real form, my true form is consciousness, is light. Na atiriktaha asmi aham tataha. I am not different from that light of consciousness. Who am I? I am that light of consciousness. Tataha, therefore, beyond that, I am not any different. Yada prakashate vishvam, tada aham bhasa evahi. So when this whole world is shining, is revealing itself to me, then I am only understand that it is only me that is shining, me that is being experienced as this whole world. Prakashaha me nijam rupam na atiriktaha asmi aham tataha. Other than that real form of consciousness, there is nothing else that is different. But if this world is seen, know that what is seen is only consciousness, not the world. Light is my very nature. I am nothing other than that light. When the universe manifests, indeed, it is I alone who shines. It is that light alone which shines. Without the shining of the sun, without the light of the sun, this world is not seen. This world is plunged in darkness. In the morning, when the sun shines bright, you are able to see the world. Which means, what are you seeing? You're only seeing the sunlight and you're not seeing anything else other than that. If the sunlight is not there, nothing else is visible. Nothing else is seen. Yeah, even in the Bhagavad Gita, this verse is there. Yatha prakashayat yekaha kritsnam lokamimam ravihi kshetram kshetri tatha kritsnam prakashayati bharata. Yatha prakashayati ekaha kritsnam lokamimam ravihi. Just as that one sun lights up this whole world, kshetram kshetri tatha kritsnam. The kshetram, the field, the kshetri is that the one that illumines the field, prakashayati, kritsnam prakashayati, the kshetri, that light of consciousness shines its light on the kshetram or the field. So we will just see a few verses today, because after this, a series of verses by Janaka is talking about praising his own self. Aho aham namo mahyam. He says, oh my, I salute you myself. He is talking. So we will go to that tomorrow as a complete part. Aho vikalpitam vishvam ajnanan mahi bhasate rupyam shuktau phani rajjau vari suryakare yatha. So different examples are given. Aho vikalpitam vishvam. This whole world is only a fragment, a figment of thought in my mind. Ajnanat mahi bhasate. In me, this whole world is seen as a fragment of thought. Why is it seen? Because of my ignorance of my true self. Ajnanat mahi bhasate. Rupyam shuktau. Rupyam means the silver shuktau. It is seen in the shell. In the beach, when you see shells, the light shines on the shells and you think there is silver in that place. Pani rajjau. In the rope, somewhat in the semi-darkness of the evening, you are seeing a snake. Something is seen, but what is seen is not clear. It is enshrouded by darkness, and you see something else instead of that object. In the same way, vari suryakare yatha. Vari means in the water, suryakara, the sunlight. When you see the sun, reflection of the sun in the water, If it is the child will say, hey, Surya is seen in the water. I can see sun in the water. I can see that sun flashing in the water. The child will say. But we know that it is only the reflection of the sun. In the same way, that light of consciousness is falling on these names and forms of this whole earth and this whole universe and whatever we see in it, and we mistake the reflection for the real. What is the real? It is the light of consciousness. What is the reflection? This whole world that is seen is the reflection. Matto vinirgatam vishvam mayyeva layameshyati mridi kumbhojale vichihi kanake katakam yatha. Everything originated from me, that is consciousness, and everything falls back and folds back into me. Mattaha vinirgatam vishvam. This whole world that appears is consciousness only. This whole world has appeared from me, which means appeared from this consciousness. It is appearing as consciousness, but I am not seeing that consciousness, I am looking at it as a world. Mayyeva layam eshyati. In the evening, when this whole world is enshrouded by darkness, what comes back to me? My light of consciousness comes back to me. Imagine yourself to be the sun. That sun is only I. We studied the Surya Upanishad. Atma Surya Atma Jagatasthusascha Surya Bhavanti Bhutani Suryena Palitani tu Surye Layam Prapnuvanti. In the everything gets merged in the sun. Here the sun is consciousness. Mattaha vinirgatam vishvam mayyeva layameshyati mridi kumbho jale vichihi kanake katakam yatha. Just as kanaka or gold, when you melt gold, the gold merges into gold. Water, when you take up a glass of water and you pour it, that water, the glass of water loses its identity as a glass and gets merged with that ocean of water. And kanake katakam mridi kumbho, when the pot breaks and the pot is made again wet as clay, it is pounded into powder and added into clay. The pot does not have the identity of a pot anymore. It becomes one with the clay. So in this way, I, the individual being, is only consciousness, and I lose my identity and merge with that consciousness only. So we will begin the next series of the realizations. Aho aham namo mahyam. Very, very beautiful. I am only that Ishvara, that God, that consciousness. Janaka is praying to himself like that. Aho aham. Oh my, namo mahyam. He says, I pray to you, my own self. And we will keep that for tomorrow. We will conclude here. Om sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhaved. Om asatoma sadgamaya. Tamasorma jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Bole Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Namah Parvati Pataye. Hara Hara Mahadeva. Hari Om. Welcome. See you tomorrow again.